I once met some school children who were learning classical music and asked them, "When I was your age, I wanted to become a writer. Some of your classmates are learning painting. Why did you choose music?" One child replied, "A writer or a painter, if they wish, can use their talent to hurt someone's feelings, mock them, or even tell lies. But musical instruments cannot do that. Even a musician cannot make music lie or strike someone with harm. An instrument may be big or small, but music itself cannot wound. It gives comfort to everyone." I later told the music teacher, "Nowadays children are clever talkers. They learn music for marks, yet speak such lofty ideas." The teacher replied, "The child you spoke to is a science student. He has already decided that he will never take music as a subject in his syllabus." I once read an interview of the great Sarangi maestro Ustad Ram Narayan. When asked why he chose the Sarangi, he said, "Man had become arrogant, thinking no voice was sweeter than his own. I wanted a small, lifeless wooden box to break that arrogance. It took an entire lifetime, but I found satisfaction." When Punjabi readers listen to his Bhairavi recordings, they will realize that what usually takes many lifetimes was completed in one. The discussion is meant to be about Bhai Mardana, but other thoughts naturally enter before speaking of him. One cannot suddenly begin speaking about him. That would be disrespectful. First, the pen must be tuned like an instrument. Bhai Gurdas wrote beautifully that the Gurus set out to cultivate the earth. Their desire was to level the uneven ground of humanity and make it beautiful and balanced. Instead of plows, they used divine word, Bani, and the Rabab. To write about Bhai Mardana, I reread all the Janam Sakhis. These narrators reveal, in simple language, the deep love between Guru Nanak and Mardana, and their shared love for humanity. When Guru Nanak would enter deep meditation, Mardana would stand guard at a distance so that no disturbance would occur. But when the Guru sang, Mardana would sit so close that their knees touched, playing the Rabab. Nature itself seemed to sing along with their melody. When debates with yogis, Brahmins, Qazis, and scholars stirred like storms of knowledge, the Guru would say, "Mardanya, pick up the Rabab. The Bani has come." Then music would rain down, washing away all dust and confusion, leaving the sky clear. Hindus would say, "The light of the divine shines fully within him." Sufi fakirs would greet him, "Peace be upon you, Nanak Shah Fakir, beloved of the Lord. Pray that we too may have such closeness with the divine." Others would say, "He is a true man of God." Bhai Mardana was about 10 years older than Guru Nanak. They were often seen together in childhood. When Nanak's family wished to persuade him about worldly matters, they would send Mardana to convince him. Mardana would go, but instead of persuading Nanak, he would return persuaded himself. When Guru Nanak moved from Talwandi to Sultanpur Lodi for work, months passed without visiting home. His parents sent Mardana to bring news and request him to visit. When Mardana arrived and delivered the message, the Guru replied, "Good that you came, brother. Our family is vast. We must travel far and meet them. Come with me." Mardana asked practically, "But what will we eat? What will we spend?" The Guru replied, "The wealth you possess is greater than any other. Through you, many will receive sustenance." Later, Guru Nanak asked him to buy a Rabab. They had no money. He was sent to Bibi Nanaki, the Guru's sister, who joyfully offered money and said, "Buy not one, but 100 if needed. But tell Nanak to come and see me." After much searching, Mardana found a rabab maker named Pharaoh in a village. The craftsman refused to sell the rabab, saying it was specially made for a fakir named Nanak and would only be given in exchange for his darshan, for holy sight. When he realized Mardana was Nanak's companion, he joyfully accompanied him. When Mardana finally played before the Guru, the audience was spellbound. Guru Nanak blessed him. "You have been gifted the virtue of divine strings. Never sell this gift. Respect your hair. Rise at ambrosial hours for prayer. Never turn away a seeker who comes to your door." Later, when travel was planned again, Mardana hesitated about family responsibilities. Bibi Nanaki, deeply emotional, insisted he remain with Nanak, assuring him that his family would be cared for. Before departure, she bid them farewell with tearful eyes and spoke only 2 words: "May the divine protect you." The 2 of them stepped out of Sultanpur's boundary at a brisk pace. There was this difference from Siddharth. The prince, whom he loved, slipped away from them in the middle of the night while they slept, secretly. But Baba, from the one he loved the most, first asked permission, and only then departed. As they walked on, they saw many lands, sometimes forests, sometimes hills, sometimes rivers, sometimes deserts. At one place, Bhai Mardana felt thirsty. He said, "Baba, I can't walk anymore. Give me water. Where is water?" Baba replied, "Have we come to these lands many times before? How would I know where water is?" Then Bhai Sahib said, "Even then, you alone will tell us. We poor ones have no support except you." Baba said, "Look, Mardana, see that pack of jackals going? Their tongues are out. They are thirsty. They know where the water is. Let us follow them." And so it happened. After some distance, they reached a pond. The jackals sniffed the water and, without drinking, moved toward another pond, where they drank. Baba said, "See, brother, this pond's water is not fit to drink." Bhai Mardana tasted it. It was bitter. Baba said, "Animals know, without tasting, what is fit to eat and drink. A human being does not." They drank from the next pond and bathed. Whenever they grew tired and hunger and thirst came upon them, Bhai Mardana would plead like this: "Baba, you are a detached, renounced one. Hunger does not trouble you, nor thirst, nor sleep, nor fatigue. I am a simple man, Baba. Be merciful. Either make me detached like you, or if that does not please you, then give me something to eat and drink." Baba would say, "You have asked well, Mardana, asked very well. People ask for things. You ask for contentment." Once Bhai Mardana became extremely desperate from hunger. He said, "Enough, Baba. I can't walk anymore. I will sit under this tree. If I get something to eat, I'll walk. Otherwise, I'm staying here." Baba went toward a settlement and returned with something in both hands. Bhai Mardana stretched out his hands, but Baba fell to his knees and said, "Brother, eat like this. Eat directly from my hands. This is what pleases me." Sitting facing him, Bhai Sahib ate from Baba's hands and said, "Baba, I felt such bliss. I have never eaten food this tasty." Baba replied, "There were even more delicious dishes there, but you became too restless. So I quickly picked up what I saw first and brought it at once. If you had kept patience, I would have brought even finer food. During the travels, they would sometimes meet Bibi in Sultanpur, and then again depart for distant lands. When she asked them to stay a few days, Baba would say, "We are still on the journey. You have come and stood on the road. The journey is not yet complete. Don't stand too much in our path, Bebe." Saying this, he would bow his head and move on again. In a Sikh's mind, the image of Guru Baba alone never forms. It cannot. With the rabab slung on the shoulder, they are always together in the endless journey. On one side, Bhai Bala, on the other side, Mardana. Many scenes in the Sikhis are masterpieces of literature. They are passing through a hot, dry desert. The distance does not seem to end. The narrator writes, "Above, stars, below, sand, nothing else. No animals, no birds, no grass, no trees." Bhai Mardana, losing patience, says, "Baba, nothing comes into sight. If only I could find even a dog of this land, I would embrace it and weep." Baba says, "We have entered these deserts, brother, precisely so that no dog may appear, nor bark." Then Mardana says, "Baba, where have you brought us? Here we won't even find a shroud or a grave." Baba encourages him, and they take the next step. After many months of travel, they finally reached a populated place. Seeing people, Bhai Mardana said, "Baba, what land have we come to? These people don't understand our speech, nor do we understand theirs. What country is this?" Baba said, "This is Saurashtra, brother. The people here understand your speech well. The Raga Sorath belongs to this land. Come, Mardanya, lift the rabab. Begin Sorath. Let us speak in their language, understand and make them understand. Let us sing Sorath." The narrator uses the word sazish, a design, a divine arrangement. To use it in the context of God is unusual and new. He writes, "Guru Baba entered into wonder upon seeing the Lord's sazish. The Lord called him and gave him vision and said, 'O Nanak, why are you standing in such astonishment?' Baba bowed and said, 'O Creator, I am amazed upon seeing your divine arrangement.' The Lord smiled and said, 'O Nanak, tell me what arrangement you saw.' Then Baba sang Basant Hindol. In Basant, there was an even greater arrangement. Someone had set up a langar to offer charity, and volunteers stood along the road, requesting travelers to eat before moving on. Bhai Mardana asked Baba's permission to partake. Baba said, "Do you know the reality of this langar?" Bhai Mardana said, "Reality doesn't run away. It remains with you and will remain with you. Let us first eat, then we will also see the reality." Baba smiled. "All right, brother, but I will not give a blessing. Go and eat." On returning, he explained, "This newborn child has come to collect a debt from the parents. He is a guest for only a short time. If you had blessed him with a long life, it would have interfered with the Creator's will." One day, Bhai Mardana asked, "Baba, how many years have passed since we left Talwandi?" The answer, "Brother, no counting." Another day he asked, "How many miles might our village be from here?" Baba said, "I already told you, brother, no counting." He was beyond the measures of time and space. After one infinity, he was the next infinity. Between the two of them, there were the intimate conversations of close friends. One day, sitting, Bhai Sahib touched Baba's feet. Baba asked, Mardana, why are you bowing at my feet today? Bhai Sahib said, You are the creator of the world. You are God. Only you know your value. Baba replied, Mardana, I am Nanak of the Bedis of Talwandi. Do not be mistaken. I am the same, nothing else. Then Mardana sang, True indeed is Nanak Kalyan's son, who began to knead the created world again. If there is a God equal to you, then only then, otherwise none. Baba said, Mardana, take the Creator's name. Do not say such words further. From now on, do not set any letter in motion. He had heard of bullets, arrows, swords being set into motion. But here, for the first time, he read that a letter can be set into motion. Long distances, faraway lands. Time passed. Bhai's aged body grew weak. On the banks of the Kurum River, flowing near the Afghan border, he became exhausted. Baba supported him under a tree and laid him down, placing his head in his own lap. Baba said, Brother, the moment is approaching when you will depart from us. Tell me, should we bury you or offer you to fire? Bhai remained silent. Baba said again, You kept my company. Shall we make a memorial? Silence. Baba asked, For remembrance, should we build a mosque or a dharamsal? Bhai Mardana gently opened his eyes and said, Baba, why would you take me out of the prison of flesh and bone, only to place me into a prison of brick and mortar? I know, Master, you will not do such a thing. Baba said, Still, brother, I will not send you away empty-handed. You kept love till the end. Whatever you ask, you will receive. Bhai said, Baba, you are the Lord's minstrel. I am your minstrel. You have seen God. You have found God. What you say, the divine accepts. I have seen you. I have found you. And what I say, you accept. Today I have one request. Do not separate me. Keep me with you, neither here nor there. Never. Baba said, Mardana, I am truly pleased with you. Wherever your dwelling is, there my dwelling is. And then this perfected fakir departed from the earth. This is Bhai Mardana's final will. On that will are the Guru's own signatures, and the narrator presents himself as the witness. The master removed his own shawl from his shoulders, covered Bhai Sahib's body, and with his own hands performed the final rites. With the rabab once slung on the shoulder, leaving the journey midway, he now returned toward Rai Boy, Talwandi. The master did not begin his udasis until Mardana was ready to go with him. When they separated, the udasis also came to completion. News spread through the village that Baba had returned. The residents came to meet him. Bhai Mardana's elder son, Shahzada, came. Shahzada had always held the complaint against his father. If you could not provide us sustenance, why did you give us birth? We sat starving at people's doorsteps while you traveled the world. Why were we born? Just to be ruined? He bowed at Baba's feet and sat aside. He asked the companions, Where is my father? How is he? No one knew. After a while he came nearer and asked Baba, Where is my father? How is he? Baba replied, He has departed, son, returned to his own home. One who has gone to the true home should not be mourned. I have come after great travel to give you an honor in his name. Tell me, what shall I give you?" Shahzada said, "I don't know, Baba. What is good or bad, you know. We are uneducated. We don't know what to ask from the great." Baba said, "I did not send your father away empty-handed. I will not leave you empty either. Say what you want. You will receive it." Shahzada said, "If you are pleased, then give me, Baba, what you gave my father." Baba rose, took down the rabab hanging from its peg, placed it in Shahzada's hands, embraced him, and poured blessings upon him. Then both sat. In memory of Bhai Mardana, the two performed kirtan. In that flowing river of divine kirtan, the people of Talwandi took a full pilgrimage bath. As long as Guru Baba remained in bodily form, Shahzada never left his side. The narrator, in respect, writes of him, "Karam Kabali Shahzada, our beloved Shahzada Bhai Shahzada Khan." Bhai Mardana's request was accepted. They were not separated. Becoming Kirtan itself, he was established within Guru Granth and Guru Panth. I once told my friends that Bhai Mardana kept company from Talwandi to the Kurum River for 54 years. My friends said, "Why count 54 years? Counting would make sense only if, after so many years, he returned to the village, leaving the companionship behind. His will is of endless union. He is beyond counting years and miles."